Hey YouTube, this is Jane Storm coming at you in Team Shadow Strike, and this is going to be a deck profile video of my CEO Yggdrasil deck. Now, I'm really mad at myself because I had a video with an excellent box opening, and for some reason the file will not. I tried to upload it at my locals the other day, and for some reason that particular file just will not upload. I'm going to keep trying because it is a pretty awesome box opening, you know, but if it doesn't end up working, I'm sorry. But anyway, this is my CEO Yggdrasil deck. I am missing literally one card, and it doesn't affect the deck that much, you know. But I will just fit that in when I get it. But anyway, this CEO Yggdrasil deck, guys, it is beyond stupid. You know, I mean. But we'll get into that. So let's just jump straight into the deck profile. So anyway, oh, let me explain one more thing. Now, I haven't been doing my deck profiles like this, but I watched when I rewatch my videos when I'm posting them to make sure they look good. I want to make sure that you guys can see the cards clearly, so I've decided to try and do them like this. I'm going to have 3 deck profiles here for you guys. If you prefer them this way, just let me know, and I will start making them like this if that's what you guys prefer. So anyway, guys, let's jump straight into this CEO Yggdrasil deck. So. There we go. So for the starter, for my CEO Yggdrasil deck, I use Vivid Rabbit. Vivid Rabbit is your grade 3 searcher. Now, the reason I play this is I only play 7 grade 3s in my deck. So I like having this, you know. Prayer Angel, I just don't like because if you're playing against Brawlers when they come out, Kagero, or something like that, that can just pick it off, or if you play against Revengers, they're going to pop it, you know, with either Blast Dark Abyss, Dragonic Burnout, you know, something like that. So I like using this because it's also kind of like an insurance policy. I've always told you I do prefer erring on the side of consistency, and it's also a smart move. So I'm going with Vivid Rabbit as my starter, and it's been working out great. So then for my triggers, I'm playing 4 copies of Regalia of Farsight Clear Angel, and 4 copies of Battle Maiden Kukuyura Hime. Now, I originally was testing this deck as Rainbow, and the draw triggers, if you hit them and you're soul charging, it just still seems like it goes a little too fast. I just prefer having the second set of criticals. It just does better. And plus, you can use this to soul charge if you're like 1 card shy of Yggdrasil's effect. Yeah, because that effect is just so devastating and hard for your opponent to deal with when they have a small hand. I still, however, I play 4 copies of Mirror Regalia Achilles. This is the stand trigger. Now, the reason I like this card is it has the exact same ability of the Legion Mate, and it's just another card to get Regalia even big, Yggdrasil even bigger, because the bigger Yggdrasil is, the more cards your opponent is going to have to drop, and the more grade 0s they have to ditch, because obviously with the Yggdrasil you can only guard with grade 0s and intercept. So I think playing this card is a no-brainer. Now, there are some people that play 12 crit in this deck, and I think 12 crit's a little overdoing it, because Yggdrasil already carries an effect, and it's so easy to just maintain that crit with all the other cards that we have. So I think playing this is a nice surprise, because a lot of people aren't going to see it coming. You know, but I like the stand trigger just because it makes Yggdrasil bigger. So that's my opinion on it. And then I also play 4 copies of Regalia of Compassion Ear. So 4 heal triggers, but that's standard. Grade 1s, I play 2 copies of Cold Blast Regalia Svalin. So 2 Quintet Wall, and then I play 2 Goddess of Self-Sacrifice Kushinada. So 2 Quintet Wall and 2 Perfect Guard. This works out well because the Quintet Walls in this deck, you don't counterblast that much in this deck. So the Quintet Walls are okay. There are some people that literally play 4 Quintet Wall in this deck. I don't agree with 4, but I can get on board with 2 because it helps you perform Legion quicker, And it also, the cards that you mill out, you can either return to the deck when you Legion, or you can put them in the Soul with other cards that we have access to. So, 2 Quintet Walls, 2 Perfect Guards. 4 copies of Exorcism Regalia Shiny Angel. This card is a must for this deck at 4. When this unit is placed on the rear guard, you may take any 3 Regalia cards from your drop zone and move them to the Soul. So, this card helps you replenish your Soul and set up for your Yggdrasil effect again. So, playing this card at 4 is a no-brainer. You want to max out on this card so you can have access to that skill as many times as possible. Then I play 2 copies of Goddess of Union Uno. The only reason I play 2 is because this isn't a Regalia, but I do like it. It is the 10k attacker if you have a Regalia Vanguard, which will usually always be the case. And then 2 copies of Purification Regalia Pure Angel. Its ability is, when this unit is placed on the rear guard, you may counterblast 1 and choose one of your Vanguards with Regalia in its card name, and until the end of that turn, they receive plus 5,000 power. And if the Vanguard's attack hits a Vanguard, you may Soul Blast 3 to draw a card. So, another card, it just helps you increase the power of Yggdrasil. And then 2 copies of Regalia of Well Wishes Preach Angel. This is just your 10k boost if your Vanguard is in Legion, which that means you can have Yggdrasil swing for 33 every single time. So playing 2 of it is, I think, a good idea. For my grade 2s, I play 4 copies of Regalia of Faith Norn, and this is the reason that I wanted to post that box opening for you guys. This is a Legion Rare. I pulled a Legion Rare CEO, which I lost man points when I opened that. I'll admit it. I freaked. Anywho, the Legion Mate is so critical to this deck. Whenever she is Soul Blasted, you get to add 5,000 power to one of your Vanguards with Regalia in its name. So it just makes the attack bigger, and the ability to Soul Blast them out, put them back in, Soul Blast them out, put them back in, is stupid. And obviously, this being our mate for our boss monster, we want 4 of it. That's a no-brainer. Now, this is the one thing that I'm missing. I'm playing 3 copies of Midday Regalia Chimera. I need 1 more copy of this card, and this deck is done. But 3 is working out just fine, you know, but I do want a 4th. This is the grade 1 version of Purity Angel. It whenever she's placed on the rear guard, you can take 3 Regalias out of your drop zone and move them into your soul. So it just gives you another card to recycle your Soul Blasts. 3 copies of the Regalia of Fertility Freya. Her ability is, when your Vanguard Legions, you can Counterblast 1, and she gains plus 5,000 power, and you can Soul Charge 3 cards. So, really good. And then I play 2 copies of Twilight Regalia Hesperus. I like this card as a tech. Whenever this unit is in your Soul and you Soul Blast it, your Vanguard gains the skill that if their attack hits, you can retire one of your opponent's rear guards. So, I just like it. It works really well if you are facing the new mainly Blue Flames, because their abilities, their field's going to continually rebuild, so if you can blow up parts of their field, it will really hurt them. So for my grade 3s, I'm playing 3 copies of Midnight Regalia Nyx. Now, if I did get when I do get my 4th Chimera, I might consider booting this up to 4, but even still, I think I still like 3 better, because that's really all she is she's a backup Vanguard. And I don't mind necessarily riding her first and performing Legion with her to get my triggers back into the deck, or some cards that I'd rather just have in the deck. She's pretty good. She Legions with Chimera. So, her ability, Seek the Mate. When this when a card, her Vanguard skill is, when a card with the same name as the unit on your Vanguard is put into the drop zone from your soul, if this unit is Legion, this unit gets plus 5,000 power and plus 1 crit. Well, you might be asking, okay, well, how do you get a copy of this or this from the soul to the drop zone to get her effect off? Well, that's where her second skill comes into effect. You may Soul Blast 3 if the number of cards in your hand is 3 or less, and you may draw a card. So, that's how you can kind of get that extra crit. So, 3 nicks, you know. I don't always do this. You know, sometimes I perform Legion just to get cards back into the deck and to help build the soul a little bit. But 3 nicks, not a bad card. And then the boss of the deck is we play 4 Cosmic Regalia CEO Yggdrasil. Legion rare. And she's flashy. So, I'm going to read the Legion one. That's the cool one, right? So, where is it? There it is. So, her ability is Seek the Mate. When this unit attacks a Vanguard, if this unit is in Legion, you may Soul Blast 6, and this unit gets plus 1 critical, and your opponent cannot call grade 1 or greater units from their hand to the Guardian Circle. This card puts in a lot of pressure, guys. This is the boss of the deck. This effect will win you so many games. And then her second skill is really stupid. When this unit attacks a Vanguard, if you have another unit in your middle column, this unit gets plus 3,000 power. So just by having a booster, she goes to 14. And then when you're in Legion, this right here is 23,000 by itself. And then if you can get the 10k boost behind it, that's 33. You know, so, I mean, that is just so stupid. So, pretty amazing, you know, but Yggdrasil is probably my main competitive deck right now until Seekers come out. So I have not bought my trial decks yet, guys. I wanted to get the extra booster stuff first because I'm not sure if I'm going to buy trial decks or just order everything that I need. I haven't decided yet. And plus, with holidays, I'm just going to have to kind of play the wait-and-see game. So anyway, guys, that is my CEO Yggdrasil deck. I hope you enjoyed it. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the deck profile. I hope you enjoyed the new way I'm doing them. If you do prefer them this way, please let me know, and I'll continue doing them this way in the future. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed my CEO Yggdrasil deck profile. So in the comment section below, please leave me all your comments and suggestions and feedback. I always love to hear what you guys have to say. So thank you very much for watching. Make sure you comment, rate, subscribe, thumbs up this video, share it with your friends, and I'll see you next time.